At the conclusion of the Eid prayer at the mosque at Baan Krua village, some of the visitors make their way to the cemetery beside the mosque to pay their respect to their departed and loved ones. While some may have gone on to family visits, most of the visitors will stay back to have the feast at the mosque with fellow Muslims. It is a big communal experience where volunteers are busy delivering trays of food to various spaces in the mosque compound, while others are busy getting the items ready in the kitchen. Mr. Nifon is also among the helpers, where they ensure everyone gets a fair share of the meals. For a small Muslim community in Baan Krua, the spirit of teamwork is especially strong during Aidilfitri. Whereas in London, the celebration is on a much smaller scale, but in a way more intimate. Nabillah has decided to throw a party at her place to invite her friends, who are mostly away from home, to have Aidilfitri together. Before the guests come in, the main dishes are already being prepared the day before, and her friends who turn up early are also helping with the preparation.
So this is my first year celebrating Hari Raya overseas, and I really miss my family, especially yesterday when I was listening to the takbir, which is, to mark that it's the start of Hari Raya, and it just made me tear a lot. Yeah, but I am very thankful for my family here as well. They are my other friends from Singapore mostly, who are all here celebrating Hari Raya with me, and it's been really great. And we're just gonna hang out the entire day, I guess. So we started preparing everything on like 2 days back. Going to the market to get all the stuff, and then yesterday was the peak of it all, where we started to cook. And then, I wasn't the one who was cooking; my housemate was cooking. But I cleaned the house, and it just made me miss home a bit more, because I just miss, like, weird as it sounds, I miss my mom nagging at me to clean up the house. Everything is turning out well so far. I'm expecting more people to come later. Especially my European friends who have never celebrated Eid before, and so they're just gonna hang out and see what it's like. Although it might not be the same exact way of how we celebrate it in Singapore, I think it's quite close to what it is like. Yeah.
So my relationship with Nabillah is, she's my friend, and we met at one of the Singapore events organised by the High Commission. We just became friends ever since, and she's a good friend of mine. This is the first time we've celebrated Hari Raya together, because she happens to live here as well. I have been in London for about just under 9 years. And I've been in the UK for longer than that. So the difference between celebrating Hari Raya in Singapore and here is the difference between the cultures. So obviously back home, you celebrate with your own kind, your own families and your own loved ones. Here, you get to enjoy it with different cultures. So I would go to a Turkish mosque to pray and hear the sermon in Turkish, which is something I can't experience in Singapore. And here, I would invite friends from different cultures as well to come and enjoy the same food.
My daughter is good friends with Nabillah, so they got on very well. So now Nabillah calls me Ma as well. So I cook for them. They also run errands for me, which is great. So I started cooking yesterday because, as you know, with Malay food, there's a lot of preparation. You have to boil first, fry, and whatever. So I spent all day cooking yesterday, including this morning. But I mean, I would do it anyway because it's Hari Raya. Okay, I did lontong with the sayur lodeh, beef rendang, ayam masak merah, which is chicken with tomato base with a bit of chili, sambal, what do you call that? Peanut sauce, and what else did I cook? Yeah, yes. Sambal tumis telur, nasi minyak. Yep, I think that's very traditional Hari Raya dish, I guess. So they won't be so homesick, while for Hari Raya being Hari Raya away from home.
My name is Sheikh Abdul Hafiz. I'm currently doing Masters in Chemical Engineering in Imperial College, London. First, I was introduced to SMSO. It's Singapore Muslim Students Overseas. So the people currently in SMSO introduced me to the whole gang. So we have like outings every once in 2 months, 3 months. So we have different parts of UK. We have different groups of people. So that was when I met Nabillah, and then from then she introduced me to this wonderful people that is here in this house today. In the past, I nearly missed Eid because of army commitments, and there was once where I had to go back on the last day of Ramadan. So that was the closest I got to missing Eid, and this is the first and the only time I hope that I'll be missing Eid from my family. Having celebrating Eid for the past all my life, at home, it's a really new experience, especially just now when I went to pray the Eid prayers in Central Mosque. That was the first time I get to meet people from all over the world wearing their own national, or say their own Muslim outfit, and I was wearing mine as well. And just the meeting each other, we don't even know each other, but we just hug each other, wish each other Selamat Hari Raya or Eid Aidilfitri, So that kind of experience, I think, is something that everyone should experience once in their life, to be more open to the world itself.
For starters, I think in Singapore we tend to really make use of that one full month of the month Shawwal, which is the Eid period. But over here, it seems that people only celebrate it on the first day. And in Singapore we go to our relatives' house and just hang out and eat. And we go to various houses. We go to a few houses in one single day. But I realized that people over here, they tend to just go one house and everyone will just, go to that one house, And I think that's the main difference. And they only celebrate it once, as in only on one day.
Selamat Aidilfitri kepada saudara serta saudari. Selamat kami ucapkan untuk kita hingga sampai tahun depan.